Blessings to y'all and positive wishes. This is my channel, Mama with Issues, and it is a glorious morning. I am on my patio this morning, and I just wanted to say a few things about life, because I'm, going through some things with, my older child. He is not biologically my husband, so his other parental figure is having a hard time understanding the situation. Like, his comprehension is no good. The situation is that the other parent is not consistent with place of residence, not consistent with financial stability. And then, you got this kid that is a teenager and has always had a stable environment with me. And he sees the difference now. The other parental figure got married. Her kids are adults, so he won't have to deal with those kids in that way versus the way that this new lady, his wife, has to deal with my son. And there is a difference because my husband's been around my son since he was 3 years old. So his earlier years of remembrance, it's my husband, And, yeah, his father was around, but I would say he hasn't completely grown up yet. Like, he's just barely getting it, and the kid is almost an adult. So I'm afraid that the situation is going to become physical because my son came home last night. He was supposed to be with his parental figure for the week. And it wasn't something I guess he said. It was more or less a look that he gave, and the parental figure got aggressive with him. And, of course, I'm the devil, I'm low and I'm scum. But at the same time, I've always been stable. And I maintain. I'm consistent, I have to apologize to my son because that's my fuck up by not doing my due diligence and slipping, on my shit. Birth control, condoms, etc. I don't think it's fair, when kids are in situations like that. I was never with the other parental person. I was just out there doing the most. So that is my fuck up. But my son is here because I wasn't going to an abortion clinic. I think that when you lay down, you have to take responsibility for the consequences, whether they be pregnancy, STD, etc. I'm just having a hard time with this, My son can stay home. He don't have to go over there. Because other parent feels some type of way, like, oh, your mom doesn't do anything. Nigga, we own this property. We own a few properties that we take care of, I've had a new car every few years. Didn't think that I was going to multiply as many children as I have created, but you know what? We have what we need. We do. They all have their own beds to sleep on, their blankets, they have their own clothes. We have what we need, And how dare the other parent make me out to be the bad person when I've made it easier for him to deal with his child. To the point where now this nigga's not even paying child support. this nigga is really trying to move the fuck on and live his best life. Go do that. Go do that. Because my child will be taken care of regardless, on whether you do or you don't do. See, that's that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never was tripping on the fact that you didn't want to be with me. All I wanted you to do was take care of your child. That's it. That's it. You know, since we never was in a situation like that, I gave it thought because I felt like my child deserved to have a family. Well, he has a family, but it doesn't consist of you. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna have to show my ass now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, life is life, man. You know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You know what I'm saying? That saying that they always use. I endure. Me and my husband, we've been through some shit, but we endure. We endure together, and I'm not giving up on him, and he's not giving up on me. And we have raised my son. We have raised my son, and maybe the dad is having an issue with the fact that he can't take credit for that. He can't take credit for the tryouts. You know, all he could do is point fingers, you know, on the setbacks. Kids are gonna make mistakes. But for the most part, I got a good kid. I got good kids. You know? Like I said, I'm just rambling on a little bit, but I don't know. It's just life, man. It is.